guys, here with me, Miss Retno. In this video, we are going to learn about simple present tense. So let's watching this video.
What are some activities you like to do?
I like swimming. I usually watch TV on the evening. Sometimes I bake apple pies.
What are some good habits that you have?
I always get up early. I do exercise very much. I guess I'm a real fitness freak. I don't drink soda and I eat a lot of vegetables.
What are some things you do every day?
I get up at 5 a.m., I go to work by bus at 7 a.m. I come back home at 5 p.m., and I have dinner at 8 p.m. every day.
Do you have any bad habits?
Yes, I have. I often stay up late. I usually drink a lot of coffee, and I never clean my room. It drives my mom mad.
What is something you eat almost every day?
I eat a sandwich, apple, and vegetable every day.
What do you do at your job?
I'm a baker and I make bread.
Is there anything you do only once a year?
I celebrate my birthday. I visit my brother once a year.
What is something you do about once every month?
I have a haircut every month.
What do you do in your free time?
I play the piano and sometimes I go to the cinema.
So students, you have watched the video, or have you get some information, or have you get understanding? Maybe just a little understanding, it's okay. Oke, jadi di video tadi ada itu merupakan kayak semacam percakapan kayak gitu ya, yang menggunakan simple present tense. Jadi kalimat-kalimat di dalam video tadi merupakan contoh-contoh dari simple present tense. Nah, langsung saja kita bahas ya. Jadi in simple present tense usually we use in to untuk menyatakan general truth or habitual, untuk menyatakan kebenaran umum, terus kebiasaan-kebiasaan, terus kejadian-kejadian yang sering kita lakukan kayak gitu ya. And in simple present tense there is a formula, ada rumusnya juga. And then in simple present tense there is two kinds. Why? Because in simple present tense there is a verbal sentence and nominal sentence. So let's discuss it. The first is verbal sentence. What's the meaning of verbal sentence? Ya, jadi maksud dari verbal sentence ini yaitu nanti simple present tense-nya ini kayak menggunakan kata kerja ya, verb one, kata kerja. Nah, we can see together in PPT. I will share the PPT. Wait. Oke. Udah kelihatan ya PPT-nya? Oke, kalian bisa lihat di PPT-nya. The first is verbal sentence. Kalimat verbal, kalimat yang menggunakan kata kerja. Jadi rumus yang pertama itu ada subject and then plus verb one and object. Nah, in verb one ada kayak dalam kurung s atau is. Maksudnya adalah nanti kata kerja yang kemungkinan di belakangnya, di akhir katanya akan we add s or es. Nah, kapan? When we use s or es, so we use s or es when the subject is he, she, and it. So if there is a subject he, she, it, he see it. So we have to add a s or es in the end of verb or verb one-nya. Jadi kita harus menambahkan s atau is-nya di akhir katanya, di akhir kata-kata kerja. And then the second is kalimat negative sentence. In negative sentence, the formula is subject plus do or does, and then verb one plus object. And in do or does, when we use do and does, so we use do if the subject I, and then you, and we, and they. Yeah, good job, students. So when we use does, yeah, good job. So we use does if the subject is he, she, and it. Yeah. And then the last is interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, the formula is do or does, and then subject, and after that, verb one and object. Yeah. So for example is like I eat banana. Yeah. You can see in the PPT, students. Yeah, I eat banana. Ya, kalian bisa menemukan mana yang subjek dan mana yang verb, terus mana yang objeknya, student. Oke, kita cari sama-sama ya. I ini termasuk apa? Subjek. Oke, I as a subject, and then it as a verb one, and then banana as a object. Good job. So how if in negative sentence? So gimana kalau di negative sentence? Kalau di negative sentence-nya kita tinggal lihat di rumusnya tadi, tinggal ditambahi do and not. Oh, I'm sorry students, tadi ibu lupa ya, nggak bilang not-nya di negative sentence-nya. Jadi di negative sentence itu ada subject, terus do or does, plus not, and then verb one plus object. Ya, sorry student. Nah, jadi berarti nanti kalau yang positifnya I eat banana, berarti yang negatifnya gimana? Ya, I do not eat banana. Okay. And then in interrogative sentence, students. How? Gimana kalau di interrogative sentence? Ya, jadi kita tinggal ikutin rumusnya tadi. Karena subjeknya I, because the subject is I, we use do. Okay, we use do. So, do I eat banana? Don't forget to jangan lupa untuk menambahkan tanda tanyanya ya. Okay, students. Next about nominal sentence. Nah, what is the meaning of nominal sentence? Ya, jadi nominal sentence ini kalimat yang enggak menggunakan kata kerja. Jadi nanti di sini kita akan ada to be. Kita akan menggunakan to be. Okay. The first formula in a positive sentence in kalimat positif, the formula is subject, and then to be, and object. Okay, or ana biasanya ya. Jadi to be di sini we use to be like am and are and is. For example students, let's see in the PPT. For example, the first is I'm beautiful. Nah, kalian bisa mengidentifikasi mana yang subjek, mana yang to be, dan mana yang objeknya ya. Jadi yang pertama yang subjek. What is the subject? Ya, subjeknya adalah I, kemudian to be-nya am, kemudian beautiful sebagai adjektifnya, adjektif ya. Oke. And how about in negative sentence? In negative sentence, we can add not ya after to be. So, for example, like I'm not beautiful, kayak gitu. Oke? Oke. And then in interrogative sentence, the formula is to be and then subject dan seterusnya. Jadi for example like am I beautiful? Apakah saya cantik? Kayak gitu ya. So students, in conclusion to our material today is simple present tense often we use in our daily activity, maybe in conversation and anything else. Dan kegunaan dari simple present tense ini yaitu untuk menyatakan kebenaran-kebenaran umum, kemudian kegiatan-kegiatan yang sering kita lakukan, kebiasaan-kebiasaan kita gitu ya. So students, I hope you still get your attention to the next our material. Jadi berharap di pertemuan yang akan datang kita bisa belajar lebih semangat lagi. So thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.